Hey everybody! I'm here today to show you and tell you how to fix sound with a speaker. These will be easy instructions for fixing the sound, so let's get right into this instructional video. This is actually an old speaker that my parents used to have for like a home theater system, and they haven't used it in ages, and I found it in their basement, so I figured that I would use it for a tutorial. So let's get into this, okay? Whether you have a home theater speaker like this, a computer speaker, a car audio speaker, any type of speaker, to be honest with you, you can use these troubleshooting tips and pieces of advice to hopefully fix the sound. If there's pretty much any sound problem, one of these things will address it. So let's get into this. There are 4 things that I want to talk about. Number 1 is to try a different audio source. And that's because it might not be the actual speaker. So essentially, you're assuming that it's a problem with the speaker, but in reality, it might be a problem with the audio source. Whether that is the cable, whether that is the actual amplifier, or the thing that is creating the audio, like the TV or the MP3 player or the car radio, whatever the case is, you want to try a different audio source. So that means disconnect the speaker from the current audio source and then connect it to a different audio source and see if it works. If it works, then you know that it's not the speaker itself, it's something else along the line, like the audio source or the wiring. But if it doesn't work, then you know it more than likely is the speaker. I mean, it's possible that both audio sources aren't working, but in reality, if you connect it to a different audio source and it still doesn't work, it's probably the speaker. So you start narrowing down the problem, okay? That brings us to number 2, the second thing that you can do. Number 2 is unplug and plug the speaker back in, okay? And that could be with regards to the audio wires or the audio jack itself. So you want to unplug the speaker and plug it back in, okay? And when you're doing that, obviously inspect the wiring because it might be a wiring problem with the wires themselves. So that means just take out the speaker wires, or if it's an audio jack, if it's one, then take out the one and plug it back in. And as you're taking it out and plugging it back in, look for any problems with the connection or the wiring itself, because it could be the wiring instead of the speaker, okay? And like I said, if it works, then you know that you've solved the problem. If it doesn't work, you can move on to the next step, which is step number 3. Step number 3 is to take the speaker apart and look at the back of it, and you want to look for wiring problems, okay? So essentially you want to take the speaker apart and look at the back of it, look inside of it. So essentially, first of all, look at the back of it, see if there's any problems going on back here with the wiring, okay? If you don't see anything, then you want to take the speaker apart. Most of the grills will just pop off. Sometimes you have to unscrew them, but you basically just, most of the time, like this one just comes off like this. Okay, I already took it off before the video just to sort of make it more easily removable. But essentially, I think my dad had put glue here because it kept falling off over the years. But essentially, you want to take the speaker apart. So unscrew the speaker or speakers that are not working and take a look and see if there's any issues with the wiring. Maybe a wire came out. Maybe, something is happening in there. Just look and see if anything looks abnormal. Everything should be connected. That's the idea. And obviously, you want to disconnect it before you take it apart. I mean, if it's just speaker wire like this, it's pretty much nothing to worry about. But still, I would just recommend disconnecting it from any wiring so that it's just a standalone unit. It's got no power, nothing connected to it at all. And then take it apart and look to see if you see anything abnormal. And if nothing stands out, then you're going to move on to step number 4. Step number 4 is to press on the speaker itself at the front of the speaker and listen for a crackling sound. If you hear a crackling sound that's no good, it means basically you got to replace the speaker. So you want to just go and press on the speaker like this. Okay, that's a normal sound, just so you can hear what it sounds like. Listen closely. Normal. That's just this material moving. Normal. What you don't want to hear is like a scraping, crackling sound. That's bad news. That means pretty much you have to replace the speaker. Okay? Depending on if it's a subwoofer or like a driver like this or even a tweeter. Well, a tweeter you won't be able to press anyways, but depending on the type of tweeter. But anyways, the idea is that, you're going to be listening. It's going to sound a little bit different, but you don't want to hear a crackling sound. If you hear a crackling sound, it's bad news. You pretty much have to replace the speaker for the most part. And that's basically it. Hopefully one of those things helps you get your speaker working again. If you like this video tutorial, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.